diets. Like you spoke about when you did your photo shoot prep, and on the drive home, you stopped at what was it, like 3 different services?
It was I didn't even do a photo shoot prep. This was when I was like 19 and I was training at Holywell.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for any other reason than just to see how lean I could get. So I'd trained like properly for like maybe a year. And I was like, I was lean anyway when I started the diet. Like, to look at now, if I'd look back at the start of the diet, I'd be like, why on earth are you dieting? Like, you're an idiot. But I was like, I'm just going to see how lean I can get. And they had one of those body performance machines, whatever it's called, BIA machine, where you put your feet on it and you put your hands on the things and it basically tracks you. They're not the most accurate, but it tracks your body fat and your muscle level, etc., your skeletal mass, etc. So I was like tracking that every week, and I was like, I've got to keep seeing it go down. And I think I started at like 12 or something like that, and got it down to like, I think at 3.9. And I was like stupidly lean, but I was very skinny. Like, I didn't have a lot of muscle at all, but I'd over dieted for probably, I don't know, maybe 12 weeks, maybe 16 weeks. I don't know exactly how long it was, but I'd over dieted like pretty stupidly. I was eating pretty much just like chicken and salad for every meal. Because I didn't even, at this point, I didn't even like track my food.
Oh no, mate, I didn't. My nutritionist,
Just like,
I
knew what.
I just looked at the quantity introduced.
Yeah.
So I'd like look at like my daily food, and I'd just kind of do this until I got to the point where it was like non-existent. And my cardio, I'd just be like, I literally would have no plan other than post-workout, do as much as I can until I about go hypo, then stop, then carry on, like get recover, then go again. So I remember like my day's worth of calories was like, I'd have 2 eggs in the morning as an omelette. I'd have like chicken as my second meal. That was it. And then I think I go to the gym, like, there are no carbs. And then I might, when I get back, have like rice and chicken, but it'd be like half a pack of rice. And then I'd have like a protein bar. It was honestly like 1,200 calories max.
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure I didn't track, but I knew it was like, I knew what carbs were.
Yeah.
I knew what foods came with more carbs. Things like that. So I was like, right, I'm going to change that to salad or whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember like, I don't remember exactly, but I feel like I just had chicken and salad for every meal. And I had Nando's sauce, which I still have now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I remember every morning I'd go to the gym, I'd get up early, I'd go to the gym, I'd do cardio and abs for like an hour every single morning. Like, cardio as fast as I could. I'd do like Tabata on the bike, and then I'd do the cross trainer, like just batter myself, and then do abs. And then I'd train later on in the day. And I'd planned, and I remember the date in my head, I'd planned to finish on the 16th of October. I don't know why. I think that was maybe like 4 months or something like that.
The finals, PCA finals, bro.
Yeah. So I'd planned to just finish on the 16th, right?
Yeah.
And it got to like, I think it was like the 12th or maybe the 11th or something. And I just had it in my head. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I've finished. I remember thinking, like, if I get below 4%, and I did it, and I was 3.9, and I was like, what's the point in carrying on for 3 days? I was like, I've already got where I want it to get to. Like, if I carry on for 3 days, I'm literally just doing it because I said the 16th.
Yeah.
So I messaged my mate, because his girlfriend had just started at Loughborough Uni, and he was like staying with her and staying with me at times. So I messaged him, I was like, do you want to get Domino's tonight? Because I'd like been on dieting for so long. I was like, I'll get Domino's. And he was up for it. So I was like, oh, mint. So we got Domino's, but before we got the Domino's, I went to Tesco and I bought a 12-pack of Krispy Kremes, just the original glazed.
So I can imagine this for me. Like, this is you. I'm like, 12 bucks. I don't think I've ever done anything like
original glazed, right? And I bought a tub of cookie dough, Ben and Jerry's. And we got the Domino's. I got a large Domino's with 2 sides. I didn't get any cookies or anything from Domino's. I've never had cookies from Domino's. I got large pizza and 2 sides. And the best part of the story is we got it all for free. I feel like I've told this.
You told me this before.
We got it all for free. So I basically said pay when you get there. So I ordered it and chose pay when you get there.
They just gave you.
And my mate went and picked it up, and they didn't ask him for any money. And he was like, so when he came back, he was like, I think we've got it for free. He was like, did you pay for it, or did you say to pay when you get there? I was like, no, I didn't pay for it. So we got it for free. Hopefully no one from Domino's Loughborough is listening. If you are, I'm sorry, we're not paying. So yeah, basically they brought it back, and no word of a lie, like, I demolished the large pizza and the sides within probably like 5 minutes. And they were both like, what the fuck? And even I was like, this is weird. Like, I just couldn't control myself because I'd literally deprived myself of food for 16 weeks. It wasn't even like, I'll just gradually reduce it. It was like,
it was like
dieting now, so I'm just eating chicken and salad and that's it. And I'm doing loads of cardio and loads of abs. Like, so I was battered. But yeah, And then I had the donuts and the ice cream within like 10 minutes afterwards. All the 12 with a scoop of ice cream in each, and I kept putting. I was doing like
You're doing a scoop of like, oh my.
I was doing four at a time on a plate in the microwave. Scoop of ice cream in each in the microwave, so it all melted a little bit. Bang, 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 bang. Same again, bang, bang, bang.
Mate, that's ridiculous.
And then I wondered why my stomach was fucked for like days.
What did you get? Do you reckon? Did you weigh yourself? You wouldn't eat it.
I might have done, but I don't remember. I don't think I would have done. It could have been like
the machine, and it's gone from 3.9 to like 40% body.
Machine was broken. No,
I'm just getting 36% body fat.
but that being said, I remember like literally. So that was like the back end of the year.
Yeah.
I remember that Christmas being at home because obviously I went home to see my family for Christmas, like lying on the sofa and just thinking like my stomach is in so much pain, but I just kept eating.
Yeah,
like,
I was.
fuck.